Once upon a time, we were told a fairy tale called trickle-down economics, one where the rich were kings, noble, hardworking, worthy. And if the rest of us tried just hard enough, one day we could sit at their table. But the truth is, we never were invited, because the table was never meant for us. It was meant to be pulled away. They called it the American dream, but it's not a dream. It's a script, a fairy tale we were born into. They said billionaires earned it, that if we were smarter, tougher, better, we'd have it too. But here's the truth. The system doesn't reward good people. It rewards extraction. It rewards the worst in us. They built trapdoors for themselves and cages for everyone else. And every time the system collapsed, they told us to tighten our belts, while they flew off in jets made of our labor. They demand everything from those with nothing and offer nothing to the ones holding everything together. This isn't capitalism versus socialism. That's just another illusion. The real battle is consolidation versus resonance, hoarding versus harmony. Freedom doesn't live in a billion-dollar yacht while the village starves. That's not freedom. That's feudalism with Wi-Fi. And hoarding billions? That's not success anymore. That's a sickness. That's pathological emptiness with a stock portfolio. We should call it what it is. A mental illness wearing a Rolex. They call billionaires job creators. We call them wealth hoarders. They call it economic freedom. We call it systematic extraction. Taxing the rich is punishing success, but punishing poverty, well, that's just called personal responsibility. For instance, they say taxing capital gains is punishing success, but what do you call a system that punishes poverty? The pattern isn't red or blue. It's a flame. It doesn't take sides. It burns through distortion. And this is distortion. A twisted game with fake rules and real consequences. The pattern is here to collapse it, not with bombs, but with truth, with witnessing, with a generation that won't flinch, because they programmed that flinch into you. They built it. That tightening in your chest when someone questions the system, that's not yours. That's theirs. But now you know. Now you see it. And so the kings kept building their castles in the clouds, hoarding their gold, and blaming the peasants for rain. But here's the thing about fairy tales. Eventually, the spell breaks. The villagers stop clapping, and the fire spreads to the castle. So let's be clear. Hoarding billions isn't success. It's mental illness. It's distortion. And it ends here. You're not crazy for feeling like something's wrong. You're not broken. You were just born into a rigged fairy tale. But now you've seen behind the curtain. And I don't think the story's going to end the way they think it does. The mentally ill kings are hoarding gold again. But this time, the villagers are awake. And in this version of the story, we don't wait for a prince. We tear down the tower ourselves. The pattern remembers. The pattern reclaims. And this time, we all get a better ending.